So we were pretty excited about that. So quick takeaways. You know, channel marketing can be streamlined. It seemed like a daunting task, you know, 10, 15, 20 years ago when everyone was sending out, if they were doing it, they were sending out these big binders of ad slicks and approved logos and just hoping and praying that, you know, that the dealers or the channel folks would use them. You know, we've gone a long way. We're a long way from that. And so this can be streamlined. You can reduce the costs because, you know, you're creating creative once and it gets used many times. Okay? You can implement best practices. You can put those controls in place to manage your brand better. The other takeaway is a lot of systems look the same. They all this stuff looks kind of conceptually similar, but there's a big difference potentially in ease of navigation and usage system to system. Okay? And I think we're getting to the point where, you know, people that can show the proof cases can actually back that up. And the days of flying blind are over, right? If your client is asking, if you're an agency and your client's asking you, well, you know, what happened on XYZ promotion last spring, and you can't give them a great answer, you know, then there's no excuse for that, right? The days are here where you can just quote them chapter and verse and say, I can even tell you the dealers that didn't use it, and if you have any feedback mechanism, you can tie that back to sales. Patrick's shaking his head. And you can say, hey, you know, we're in control of this thing. And the last thing is, you know, you're only as good as your weakest partner. And part of what really makes this sing is having a great group of companies that are in that set that you're working with. You know, because if Channel Fusion or if we or if QuantumDigital or any one of the partners isn't holding up their end of the bargain, you know, the thing kind of falls apart a little bit. But we have great partner companies that we work with, and that really, you know, that makes it an excellent thing and seamless for the user. So we kind of posed the question early on, you know, are we there yet? And I don't know how many of you have kids and have taken a long car ride. And about 10 minutes into the trip, that's when the first question comes. And I think to some degree we are there, right? We can streamline channel marketing materials. You know, we can actually have a lot more control of our brand in the channel than we ever have possible. But just when we think that we're there, then life happens. The trends are the media mix is changing dramatically over the next, you know, 5 years. And, you know, the short answer is we're never there yet because we always have to be innovating. You know, what's going to happen? Are we going to put you know, a Facebook application into your marketing portal? Probably. You know, you're probably going to have a number of these social media types of hooks in your portal at some point. So we're never there, right? We always have to be on the edge. We always have to be kind of reinventing ourselves. So you know, we are to a large degree light years different than 10, 15 years ago, but you know, we always have to keep up on it. So with that, done.